just a few days ago, took a flagrant 2 from Dejanay Carrington, I think her name is. Clearly a flagrant 2. Sophie Cunnningham went on the break, made the layup. Carrington knocked her in her head, busted her lip, all types of stuff, right? She gets the flagrant 2. She gets tossed. She tweets from the locker room. And her tweet is white privilege.
Stop it.
Dog.
Get some help.
I cannot make this shit up. White privilege. White privilege. This is the problem. This is why I don't look through everything with a racial lens. And this is why I've spoken on this before. This is the danger about looking through everything in life with a racial lens. You become into, this is black. It's not white privilege. It's not white privilege. It's black entitlement. It's white derangement. When you look through everything through a racial lens, this is what you get. This is the type of behavior and mindset you get. Everything is race with these people. Every single thing. They're not accountable, responsible for anything they fucking do. It's always racial. It's always the white man. It's always the white woman. We have to come out of this. This is black entitlement. Yes, and I'm a black man and I said that shit because it's true. This is black entitlement, man. You're giving over so much control of your life and your power to another entity, and like no race, no entity should have that much control over everything you do. And this is what it does. It creates an environment where you don't have to be held accountable for anything. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to work on yourself because it's never your fault. It's all their fault. It's all the white people's fault. Oh, I got fired from my job. Oh, it's white man. Yeah, it's the white man. Oh, I got a ticket. Yeah, I was going 20 over the limit, but it's the white man's fault. The cop was white.
Really, nigga?
Oh, I blew my check at the casino. Oh, yeah, the white man made me do it. Oh, it's always, as long as you have this mentality, you're never going to improve. You're never going to elevate. Everything's always going to be someone else's fault. It wasn't white privilege that got her kicked out of that damn game. It was a flagrant 2. It was clear. And the problem is the people that are there to correct and call people out on this shit, they don't. You had people like Kerry Champion, Jamel Hill, countless other WNBA analysts, instead of saying, hey, Dejanay, you fouled her. It has nothing to do with white privilege. You fouled her. Just own it up, own up to it, and let it go and move on. But you see, white derangement, black entitlement, all that kicks in. It's never my fault. It's always someone else's fault. It's always because of the system. It's always because I'm being oppressed. If you're oppressed in your mind, true or not, and race, obviously race still exists. Of course, racism still exists. But every single problem you have is not because of white people. Listen, all my black people, listen, all my, not just black, all my black, brown, minority, whatever, all my non-white people, listen, every problem you have in life is not because of white people. Sometimes you're just not good enough and you need to improve. Sometimes you just made a mistake. Sometimes you need to hold yourself accountable. And as long as you're finger pointing and blaming someone for your issues, you're never going to improve. You're never going to progress. You're never going to elevate. As long as you're keeping a victim mentality, you're never going to elevate. We have to elevate beyond this race shit. We don't have the exact same plight that black and brown people had in the 50s and 60s. We don't. It's not the same. We might not be all the way to where we want to be, but we're very far removed from that. And I know The shit still exists, and it's systemic in some ways. And in some ways it's here, it's alive, but it's hidden. Yes, very true. But every single thing you do and every single thing you do wrong is not because of the white man or white privilege or whatever. And this is the mentality we have to get out of. We have to get out of this. We have to take the racial lens off. Sometimes we can't put everything to race. We can't blame everything on race. It's not real. You're giving people power over you that they shouldn't have. This woman has no accountability, and the whole WNBA is like that. And this WNBA is full of jealousy, envy, insecurity. And for people like Jamel Hill, Carrie Champion, to not call this girl out, for them to just make excuses and then jump on Sophie Cunningham's head, basically. I think Carrie Champion said something like, oh, is she going to get, yeah, it was a flagrant too, but is she going to get a brand deal from this? Is she going to get an endorsement from this? Alluding to Sophie Cunningham getting endorsements and brand deals and exposure for the point. There's a difference between pointing at somebody and taking somebody's fucking head off in a game. Angel Reese went viral and has never looked back for the gesture she made at Caitlin Clark. Remember? You can't see me. Clapping in her face. And she was applauded for it. But when Sophie Cunningham does the same thing, it's a problem. Because whether people want to admit it or not, black people are insecure and have an inferiority complex when it comes to white people. Y'all think white people are better than you. I don't. I don't see race in that way. But y'all think white people are better than you. And that's why those insecurities come out. You feel inferior to white people. And that's something that you need to change from within. White people aren't better than black people. Black people aren't better than white people. We're all human. But see, when you have your racial blinders on, you don't see any of that. All you see is race. It's such a surface level way to think and look at life. It really is. And it's pathetic and it's sad. And these are people, successful people, smart, intelligent, brilliant people who still can't get out from under this spell.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's amazing to me. They should have called that girl out and said, hey, you fouled her. It had nothing to do with white privilege. Come on, we can't do this. Let's stop this. That's what they should have said. But instead, they jumped on the bandwagon because, like I said, apart from the WNBA, just in society as a whole, it's a mafia mentality. If you're black and you go against anything black, you will be crucified, ostracized, criticized, barbecue, sauteed, put on the grill, hung in effigy, all of that in terms of socially. It's like social suicide to go against anything. But you know me, I don't give a shit. This is the Man Up Podcast. We say what's real and what we feel. So I'm going to have to take the brunt of whatever. But what I'm saying, I mean. And it's real to me. Everything is not racially motivated and racially charged. Everything is not white privilege. But some things are black entitlement. We have to get this entitled way of thinking and take that shit and throw it away. Take that whole mentality and replace it with accountability, with humility. That's what we have to do. With work. And when I say work, I don't just mean in the field of like, I don't mean in the employment field. I mean like work on ourselves. Work on ourselves. Having a different way of thinking, a different mentality. This is a slave mentality. You still want masses' approval.
Today's subject is slavery.
You still want masses' acceptance. We got to move on from this. We can't live that way. Because please believe this. If Sophie Cunningham had been the one on the other end of that foul and then went to the locker room and tweeted black privilege, she would not be in the fucking league today. As of Monday, she would have been gone. Fucking gone. Dejanay Carrington isn't going to face any backlash. She's not going to face any repercussions. No one's going to sit her down and talk to her and tell her you're wrong, like they should, because she's black and they don't want to offend her. That's where the entitlement comes in. Because if someone's willing to pacify you to that level, what do they really think about you? How do they really feel about you? How do they really feel about you? If they think you have to be catered to on this level, if they think your hand has to be held on this level, what do they think of you? So I think the WNBA is full of problems right now. And I think it's a symptom of a culture and a society that we're in right now, more so than anything. The WNBA is just, it's just an example. It's just a sample size of what's really going on in society as a whole. It's just a microcosm. But we got to get out of this way. We got to get out of this. Everybody, we got to get out of this way of thinking. Everything can't be racially motivated. We have to. Black entitlement is real. White privilege is real. Black entitlement is real. And only one of them was prevalent in this situation here. And I tell you what, it wasn't white privilege. It was black entitlement. And if we're not careful, black entitlement is going to lead to complacency, laziness, which leads to corrosion. If we're not careful. A person, you're not entitled to anything. Okay? Especially in sports. It's all merit-based. You earn that flagrant too. So take your ass to the locker room and be quiet.